Hey there! On today's episode of Guru Tips for Actors, we're going to talk about how to handle stalkers. Today's episode is a continuation of one we did 2 weeks ago, based on a question from an actress named Elizabeth. Now, if you didn't see that video on how to cultivate a fan base while avoiding potentially negative people, definitely check that out. But there was a part of her question about stalkers. She asked, how do I cultivate a fan base that I'm proud of and share news and communication while safely avoiding stalkers or people with wrong intentions? So I just want to take the time here to clarify what a stalker is and what a stalker isn't, and how to handle people who are just really harassing you. So the first thing to know is that if a person is obsessively commenting on your social media, that doesn't actually qualify as a stalker. That usually falls under free speech. So be aware of that. However, you should also know that most social media platforms have terms that are more strict than legal terms are. So you can block someone on Facebook or have their post taken down, for example, if it is hate speech, whereas that might be legal for them to say. Stalking requires continued following or harassing conduct and makes a threat that you or your family seriously feel like you're in harm's way. So it sounds like from your question that most of the people that you're interacting with aren't yet at the level of stalking, but they might be nearing the level of harassment. So if you do feel like you are becoming a victim of stalking, meaning you feel like there is a clear threat and someone has a plan to act out that threat, then you should absolutely contact law enforcement right away. And if you have any questions, contact them anyway. They can provide a lot of guidance on what is stalking and what isn't, and what are ways that you can protect yourself. So I hope that helps. And know that this issue is really serious. Your safety is most important, so make sure that you're being careful and erring on the side of caution when you're dealing with people. If people are obsessively commenting or doing something that makes you feel even a little bit unsafe, don't be afraid to block them from your social media channels, remove them from your email list, etc. I shared a couple of weeks ago that a person commented in a social media group that I should be shot. Now, this is a violent thing to say, but it doesn't classify as a threat because the person said that I should be shot. There was no real plan to shoot me, thank goodness. And so this would not qualify as something that I would contact the police about or really report to the authorities. However, this is something that I would address, and if I didn't feel safe, then I would definitely not interact with this person and make sure to block this person from receiving any communication about me. So I hope that helps and that's clear. Thank you again for your question. This is something that all of us as actors have to be aware of. Safety is obviously first, and we have to make sure that we're feeling safe to operate and to share ourselves with the world, which is really what we're doing as actors. So thanks again, and I'll see you next week on the next episode of Guru Tips for Actors. Bye.